This blowout was like a hot dog being thrown down a hallway. Wide open. Let's get into it. Usually I start with, if you like to rip out your eyeballs, and go ahead and subscribe to this channel, but if you like Christmas and you like getting nothing but jolly good presents from Santa Claus himself, then go ahead and subscribe to this channel, because we talk all things Detroit Lions news and rumors, and today we got gifted a present with a victory. And go ahead and wrap up that like button. Let's get to 200 likes in this video. The Detroit Lions did it. How did we do it? There's many different ways we did, and we're going to talk about it right now. Let's first off talk about, there's two MVPs in this game. We're going to start offensively, then we'll get into the defense. Let's start with Craig freaking Reynolds. Craig Reynolds is the real deal. This guy is an all-around running back. He is patient. He finds the holes. He hits the holes. And if it's not there, he can get outside and get a first down. Craig Reynolds dominated this game, and it was glorious to see the Lions running back be able to run all over Arizona Cardinals, one of the best teams in the NFL. But how did that occur? It's because the offensive line of the Detroit Lions dominated yet again. They opened up those holes, and they won at the line of scrimmage. You win teams with the big uglies up front. The Lions' offensive line did just that. Also, Jared Goff, the Lions quarterback, he continues to have a very good game week in and week out starting 4 weeks ago. Jared Goff was very efficient. He was hitting the wide receivers. Sometimes he threw overthrown, but majority of this game, he was playing like the quarterback that we traded for. Why is this occurring? I personally think it's because of Josh Reynolds, the wide receiver we picked up from the Tennessee Titans. Jared Goff is comfortable with Josh Reynolds. You can see it. They understand each other. Plus, when you have Josh Reynolds in there, it opens it up for other wide receivers like Amon-Ra St. Brown with the touchdown that he did there. Great play calling on offense. This was the best play calling I have seen all year. A lot of good runs, definitely physical, but play action. My favorite play in this whole game was when the Lions were on the 6-yard line. They did a play action and threw it to the fullback. Generally, it usually goes to a tight end when they do that. But man, oh man, I love that play calling. The Lions were aggressive, efficient aggressive throughout this game. They were taking the field goals when they needed to, and they're very efficient with going for it on fourth down and exploiting. The Lions did a very good job in the passing game, and that opened up the running game. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Josh Reynolds are really picking their game up, and this is exactly why we have these wide receivers. And you can tell if the Lions get some weapons, Jared Goff can work for it. What do you guys think in the comment section? Who is your MVP on offense? Do you think it's Jared Goff, Craig Reynolds? Do you think it's Josh Reynolds, Amon-Ra St. Brown? I'm going to go with Craig Reynolds, the running game for the Detroit Lions. But let me know what you guys think. Let's go ahead and jump into the defense. The defensive line did a very good job, specifically Chris Harris. 2 sacks. Chris Harris, an amazing pickup in free agency, a must re-sign for the Detroit Lions. He was very dominant upon this defensive line. What I really loved from I saw from this defense as a whole is the Detroit Lions' aggressiveness with the blitz. The Arizona Cardinals could not stop the Lions' blitz, and they were blitzing quite a bit, disrupting Kyler Murray. And guess what? Kyler Murray wasn't getting around and rushing. It was not happening. A lot of great containment. Very good job. The MVP to me, I think no doubt about it. I mean, there could be a conversation, and you guys can let me know in the comment section who's the MVP on defense. But to me, Jalen Reeves-Maybin was all over this field. All over the field. He was getting to the football. He was disrupting the passes. He was good in coverage. Jalen Reeves-Maybin had his best game of his career. This is something we wanted to see from Jalen Reeves-Maybin for years. How many times when the Matt Patricia era we screamed, play Jalen Reeves-Maybin, play him, play him, play him. And now guess what? Dan Campbell comes in, Aaron Glenn comes in, and they actually play the young linebacker, and he stood out in a massive way today. Now there was a fumble by Godwin Igwebuike, and we all felt, here we go again for the Detroit Lions. We all felt that. I felt it. They're going to turn around. Arizona Cardinals is going to score a touchdown. What happens right after that? Amani Oruwariye, the Lions cornerback, who got a pick and nearly had a pick six. Amani Oruwariye should be a Pro Bowler this year. He is getting turnovers after turnovers after turnovers. Look, Bob Quinn, he made a lot of mistakes, but one of them that was not a mistake was drafting Amani Oruwariye in the 5th round. Amani Oruwariye is absolutely doing great. Under Aaron Glenn, he is becoming one of the best playmakers on this team and a werewolf on defense. We always talk about werewolves and having dogs. Where's a name? Who is a name? Amani Oruwariye officially is a werewolf. He is a guy I love seeing defensively for this team. Will Harris actually did fairly decent in coverage today. You know, shout out to him. He's played much better as a more of a nickel corner than as a safety. This defense under Aaron Glenn is something to behold. Aaron Glenn is absolutely the best coach. I mean, this guy is literally making lemonade out of turds, not even out of lemons. He's making lemonade out of turds. This defense is absolutely amazing. One of the best offenses all the NFL, Arizona Cardinals. We all felt after they lost last week that they're going to come in here and they were going to stomp us, curb stomp us to irrelevancy. That was not the case. Aaron Glenn dominated defensively, and this defense just gets better and better and better. Just wait till we get all these weapons back defensively next year. How this defense could take even more significant jump than it's doing this year. Shout out to Aaron Glenn. I can't wait to do a report card by the end of the year about coaches and offense and defense. It's going to be very high on Aaron Glenn. Shout out to Dan Campbell, offensive play calling. He's been terrible, I felt like, throughout this year. But man, oh man, he played himself an amazing offensive play call, mixing it up with the run, sticking with the run, but also doing some good play action. Very good, getting the ball to Amon-Ra St. Brown, getting the ball to Josh Reynolds. The 4th down play calls, I was a little bit nervous, but I liked what I saw. It was aggressive, but not too aggressive. When there was a chance they were going for it on 4th down, they actually converted it, but there was a holding penalty that pushed it back. Instead of being insane aggressive, they just went and punted it. Exactly what you want. Don't be too aggressive, but be aggressive. That's exactly what took place here. All around, this was the best performance that I've seen from the Detroit Lions in a couple years. Not just from this year. We're talking about a football team that coming into this game was a 1-win football game. When is the last time you see them dominate from offense, defense, and special teams? A 3-phase of the game dominance. We haven't seen that since Jim Caldwell. We have not seen it. A lot of people want to talk about how Dan Campbell should be fired. I think that's a big mistake. Players on this team, the players believe in Dan Campbell. They believe in Aaron Glenn. They believe in the coaching staff, the linebackers coach, most definitely, the offensive line coach, Haley. They believe in this coaching staff. And even though we got 2 wins, you can see that every single player is fighting for this coaching staff and playing extremely hard. And that's exactly what you want to see. Exactly what you want to see out of the Detroit Lions players. When the season is out, you want to see them play hard. Now a lot of people are going to be mad because guess what? The Detroit Lions are no longer the first pick in the 2022 NFL Draft. With this win and the Jags loss, the Jaguars will have the first pick in the draft. The Lions fall to the 2nd pick. And I'm going to tell you why I don't care. You want to see wins. Wins solve issues. You can have all the draft picks in the world, but if you never win, it doesn't matter. It truly doesn't matter. You got to win, and you want to see them win down the stretch and believe in this coaching staff and have momentum going into the 22 NFL season. That's what you want to see. In 2010, the Detroit Lions started terrible. They had 2 wins, but they finished the season with 4 straight wins. And guess what occurred, folks? The next year, the Detroit Lions went to 11 wins, and they went to the playoffs. This is what I want to see, is them continue to fight and continue to win and continue to show out and continue to believe in what is being taught here. When it comes to the Lions, it's not draft picks. It's not the previous why the Lions lose. You want to know why the Lions lose? It's because our culture of losing has been in this organization since the Fords purchased it. How do we change this organization around? You need to fight and win and claw and bite kneecaps off and play gritty football. Play NFC North black and blue division football. That's what we did today. Run, play action, punch you in the mouth, fierce defense, getting after the quarterback all over the field, making plays. This is how you change this culture. Continue to win. I don't care we're not in the playoffs. I want to see wins. I want to see this team fight. And that's what you do it. And every single player fought. Jared Goff is fighting. And I'm very happy to see this. I'm very happy to see this. See him continue to be a player who gets up in there and fights for everything that he has, even though this team is down. It's good to see the second win of the season and a dominant play by one of the best teams in the NFL. Will the Lions continue to win? I don't know. We shall see. It's going to be difficult. Again, Seattle Seahawks, we got to go to Seattle, Atlanta Falcons, and Green Bay Packers, who are right now the best team in the NFL, the number one seed in the NFC North. But continue to fight. Continue to fight for this coaching staff and continue to be a team, something to root for. Because all we do is root for the draft year in and year out. And I like rooting for wins. That's what I enjoy. So smash that like button if you haven't done so. I will have videos dropping tomorrow, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, OPP on Thursday. So if you're a new subscriber, we're going to have some fun. So go ahead, subscribe, hit that like button. Let's get at it.